Hello there, everybody. And, well, we're back to normal, aren't we? Yeah, the whole, oh, let's try doing something a bit different and doing an actual full Let's Play didn't actually go to plan. Because after about, oh, I don't know, the first 3 videos, basically, my internet went down, and I wasn't actually able to re-download the game. That and the fact that there was literally no interest in it whatsoever. So, back to normal. I thought I would take the time to play a little bit of Age of Empires Definitive Edition, which came out recently. Now, just a heads up, I do not know how this is going to go, because I'm currently recording on my laptop, because the new computer I got from PC Specialist didn't work properly. So, yeah, that's gone back to be repaired. Oh well. You think that it's only due to the 2 front USB ports, but you'd think when you pay a lot of money for a computer, you would actually get something that worked first time. Oh well. Right, for those of you who haven't played Age of Empires before, it's a very, very old RTS. This is a remake of the very, very old RTS. And you can actually play that version on Windows 10 by selecting Classic Mode. We, however, are going to look at the Definitive Edition. In fact, you know what, I'll probably do one of each, but I don't want this video to go on for too long, so I suppose I'll allow cheats. If it goes on for too long, or I look like I'm about to die horribly, I'll just spawn a load of photon men and massacre everything. That tends to be the way I play. I don't play multiplayer, so why not? I like playing the Chosen. Or the Chosen, or is it Chosen or Chosen? I don't know. I can't actually pronounce most of these. So you got Egyptian, Greek, Babylonian, Assyrian, Minoan, the Hittites, um, Phoenician, Sumerian, Persian, Shang, Yamato, Chosen or Chosen or something. Roman I can pronounce, that's easy. Carthaginian, Palmyrian, I think, and Macedonian. I can do a few of them. Yeah, we'll go for the Chosen. I'm just going to call them the Chosen. I think it's probably more Chosen, but I'm calling them Chosen. I don't care. We'll be teal because why not? The disappointing thing is you can't actually be grey anymore. I liked being grey. I don't know why. A really small map for 5 players, which should be absolutely hilarious. We're starting at a dual age, and the difficulty level is standard, and no one's on a team together. You have to lock teams, otherwise the AI will just all gang up on you. At least, that's what I remember happening in the original. I could be remembering it wrong. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Welcome to Age of Empires Definitive Edition. Storage pit. House. 5 villagers. Right, so we are likely to have someone there. There'll be someone there. There'll be someone there, and there'll be someone there. So we are already on an island with someone else, so we are going to need to get a barracks up pretty quickly. I mean very quickly. And playing this on fast. I should be playing this on fast speed. That's a bit better. Playing it on fast speed can sometimes cause a few issues for me. Mainly because I can't keep up with what's going on. bushes? There are berry bushes. Look, they're all the way over there. Well, that's... Oh no, there's some there. As we start in the Tool Age, I should be getting markets. A market to get up my old farms, but... you know. Start with the basics. Hello. We've got... Oh. We've got some fellow chosen over there. I get the feeling that I'm really irritating all of the Age of Empires purists and all the historical purists just for my horrible impronunciations. Get a load of axemen. And get watchtower. I'm going to need a lot of watchtowers. Now, the reason I like the Narrows map is because there are choke points. But I think we're going to have to focus on our borders first. As in, over here. Technically, I suppose that's part of our border as well. Right. We've got 2 axemen, they've got +2, get leather armor, get the market up and running for when those berry bushes run out. Yep, they changed all the sound effects. So you're not going to have the, quite frankly, hilariously imbalanced sounds from the original game. Oh, word. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop! Oh, God's sake. Well, that was a mistake. Oh, hello. Yeah, don't double click on all your workers because it won't... They might be called woodcutters here, but it will select every single one of them. Right. You need to stop nicking all my resources. Right. Go over there and stop mashing their base to base, why don't you? Yeah, they might have +2 attack, but I still do 2 extra damage, and I've got the armor, so it kind of negates whatever bonus damage they have. I'm kind of mean like that. Let's get a archery range up and running. There's no point getting a stables when I basically know where. They're resorting to attacking me with villagers. I think I have this. Right, we are now out of food. Completely out of food. Unfortunately, we don't really have much that's good against buildings yet. Right, seeing as though we have over here pretty much sorted, we might as well get an extra... Oh, you know what, yeah. Archer, you stay here and just take on the villagers. Where are... Oh, I'm still training axemen. I didn't realise that. I must have run out of houses? Or I'm just really unobservant. Oh, got crocodiles after me. And he's got a scout. Go away! Sod off. Thank you. We should stick you on stone, I think. Is this stone? Why put the stone there? Some over there, which I can't put a pit next to. I can't really get the pit close. I'll have to do. Alright. So I think I've just lost 2 of my archers. No, I don't, actually. No, I don't. That's not the correct word. haven't is probably the way I should have said it. Right, now we're really gonna have to focus on getting to the Bronze Age because I spent way too long trying to get my military up and running. And way too many resources. You need to build more houses. Why are you building a storage pit in my base? Top off. Alright. Go on, go away. Yeah, you gonna try again? Okay, yeah, well, I can do this song and dance as long as you like. Thank you. I'll just pick away at it. Right, we've also got the Phoenicians, Sumerians, and I didn't check who blue was. Who are you? Babylonian. The AI in this game is interesting. They will build buildings literally everywhere with no regard as to where they're actually building it. So yeah, they will build things right in the middle of your base. I'm not entirely sure if this is the original AI or if they have sort of buffed it up a little, but it certainly seems like the original. Because I remember they used to do that quite often. Oh. Building a house, that's not really going to help you that much, is it? Get rid of the town centre. My sentry towers are doing very little. I'm quite disappointed in them. Well, watchtowers actually. The sentry. They are mining gold. I did not ask for that. Return that. Yeah, they'll just automatically gather whatever resources closest. I'm actually quite surprised that my recording software is actually handling this. Because although it is obviously an updated version of an older game, my laptop doesn't really like recording at 60 FPS. Unless, of course, I forgot to set it to 60 FPS. That is more than possible. There doesn't seem to be that much of a... There doesn't seem to be that much of a difference between the recording window and what I'm seeing on the screen. The only difference is it's... What I'm seeing on the recording window is at 720p instead of 1080. Trust me, if I tried recording it at 1080, the laptop would probably explode. Ah, well. It could be worse, I suppose. Ah, the only annoying thing is I don't actually know... I didn't check my sound settings, did I? Oops. Just in case. It's a tiny fraction down. So, I mean, I'm looking at the volume mixer and it's saying that my voice is barely louder than the actual. Basically, this could have been a massive waste of time. I've still not built any houses. Silly me. I've messed up the placement of that. They're still saying the funny words. If you have the mind of a child, anyway. Oh my... Have you literally exhausted all of your... Having some sort of mass exodus. Alright, I think we're gonna have to get some cavalry out. Ugo resigned. Excellent. One down. Phoenicians are still trying to build a barracks over here. I'm guessing they ran out of space or something. Either that was because the AI is thick. I've got two. Those two. We got enough wood for the time being. Let's get some houses. Yeah, shift clicking It lets you build loads, like, at once, but they will not queue up the orders as such. Right. Hang on. I thought you resigned. And yes, apparently hacking at boats with axes is fairly effective, as is firing what is basically equivalent to sharp twigs at this point at them. Right, I heard a doo-doo. Is that me engaging in combat over there, or are they actually attacking us? That's me engaging in combat over here. Has anyone reached Bronze Age? No, I could be the first. It's quite funny, really, because when I play the campaign, I actually struggle on standard difficulty. I don't know if it's because of the fact that I'm so not used to this style of game anymore, and there are still obviously some issues with it because it's basically just a remastered version of the original. So I mean, the pathing in this game is ridiculous. I mean, quite often you'll find units at the edge of, like, say their archery range is here, their archer might get stuck there and not navigate his way around. Unless they move them there intentionally, of course. Don't attack the dock, that's not going to do much, is it? When did I... Okay, apparently I stopped building a house. When did I do that? I don't remember that at all. Right. I think we need to start building more watchtowers around. This is getting a bit silly now. Building straight obstructed. Yes, because someone walked over it. It was very rude of them. They're clearly hunting. Bronze Age, and I'm the first one here. Get the cavalry. Porphyry? I can't actually pronounce that at all. That is impossible to pronounce. But yes, he resigned, so that's something. This might be over as quite quickly, actually. I've not even used any cheats. My god. Well, as it gets near the end, I'll type in a few, just for giggles, really. If I can mostly please without cheating, that would be great. Hey, they resigned, but I didn't even take down their centre? Oh my god. They really were sort of messed up, weren't they? I'm not complaining. Didn't take down our market either. I thought they only resigned when they lost their town centres. Yep. Kill him. Thank you. I probably should have been getting some more upgrades. What on earth is up with that terrain on the minimap? That's a bit wonky. What are you firing at? Oh, them. Granary, sentry tower. I'm surprised I've not come across any artifacts. I won my game yesterday with an artifact victory for like the first time in forever. I was quite happy with that. Though, obviously on this difficulty, it's not like they really try to reclaim them. But all the time, they're running around. So I literally had to wall off a massive area to prevent them from capturing the artifacts back. Oh, they're sending in the cavalry. Or scouts, as the case may be. That's going to go well for you. Oh, they're going for my woodcutters. They're going for my woodcutters. Run to the tower! Ah, an example of the pathing in this game. 3 cavalry versus 3 scouts. I wonder who will win. Oh look, it's the cavalry. What is their problem with my woodcutters? Yeah, unlike the AI in modern games, they will set their sights on a specific target. They won't actually attack move. Mainly because when this game first came out, there was no attack move. So it's literally just click on a target and hope you don't actually run into anything en route. Right. Of course, with the definitive edition, they have actually added attack move. They've made it a bit more modern friendly. Not that I ever actually use attack move anyway, because I keep forgetting that I've actually got it. Because, you know, Age of Empires never had it. Improved bowman. Actually, you know what? There's actually no point getting improved bowman because I'm focusing on cavalry. I should probably get the armor for a cavalry as well. Get broadswords. Can I get swordsman? There's no point in not getting them, but at the same time, if I'm focusing on cavalry, there is a point not to get them, or a reason not to get them. Alright. Frankly, I need some more workers on food, because my food production is ridiculously low. Yeah, 4 farms is not enough. Right, I think I finally managed to stop them running through my base. Right, and now, you lot can stand in the shallows. Your feet will get wet, but it will prevent people from coming over that way, in theory. I think this is probably the quietest moment we've actually had in a while. Since the start of the game, in fact. Right. Okay, it's a moment's peace. I play Age of Empires quite aggressively, can you tell? Oh. Oh. Yeah, my computer is now actually... I can't remember if I mentioned it in my previous videos. My room has had a bit of a sort out, should I say? And I've moved everything around, or rather, me and my mum moved everything around. And yes, my computer, I now have a little corner to myself. I say to myself, it's my room, so technically it's to myself anyway, but it's sort of like, I mean, I could put up like a backdrop or something. Technically, I could put up a backdrop. It would actually cover my window, so there's no use to put like a green screen or anything there. But to be honest, I don't do face cams anymore anyway. It's a silly gimmick. It doesn't actually add anything to my videos, so I was like, I can't be bothered anymore. Cavalry, cavalry, cavalry. Any buildings over here? I wouldn't put it past them. Horsemen armed with a sword. Inflicts extra damage against infantry. That they do. It's like an extra 5 damage, isn't it? Right. They're still not in the Bronze Age. Probably because they're retraining all their workers because they keep sending them to die against my sentry towers. Yeah. I think this is going fairly well, to be honest. I have not had any gold miners, have I? Oops. That was a bit silly. And I've just used all my food, so I'm not going to be able to get that yet. Oops. Yeah, but when you look at my score compared to their scores, they're really not doing well. They've not even sent any real attacks against me. Which is a bit strange, because normally on a standard AI they're incredibly aggressive. At least in the campaigns, anyway. I mean, I was playing the Greek campaign, the one where you and... Oh, you've got a brown ally behind your base. Probably Athens or something. And they basically attack you non-stop with boats. And then eventually start doing drops. I say drops, more landing parties. I don't know what the correct terminology would be for a game set in the medieval era. I say medieval. You actually start out in the Stone Age with a little more than clubmen and I don't think slingers unlocked at that point. I can't remember. I never actually used slingers because I never had the Rise of Rome expansion. Unless slingers are new to this game, of course, or this version. But I'm fairly... They should have been in the Rise of Rome expansion, shouldn't they? I don't know. Like I said, I never had it, so I don't really know what came out in Rise of Rome. I just see these new units and I'm like, okay, when was this a thing? It's like the fireboats. You've not actually seen them, obviously, because I've not built a dock. There's no point. Normally, whenever I build a dock, I just get all my boats sunk. Because I really do not control them properly. I've still got some infantry, so I might as well do that. I want to get to the Iron Age so that I can get heavy cavalry. But to be honest, I'm probably just wasting time now. I'm probably able to... I mean, so far, I've not actually seen any towers. Have they actually built any defensive towers? Have they built any walls? I think... Yeah. I think I know exactly why they're still in the Tool Age. Because they've wasted all of their workers trying to get through my towers. So, yeah, scrap the Iron Age, just get loads of cavalry and murder them. Oh dear, he's got stuck. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the palading in this game is... It leaves a lot to be desired. Okay, let's build another storage pit on the opposite side. Because quite frankly, that will reduce the amount of people going over there. Well, they offered no resistance whatsoever. I think it's safe to say I'm quite... Did you really just try attacking my horsemen with what is essentially a gigantic bow? Yeah, the weapons that the villagers have, stone and tool age, are bows. Eventually, I think they do get pitchforks. I can't remember what you need to research to get those though, or if they just come with age. Let's have a look. Go attack that building. Oh, there's someone over there. Get him. Ah, he's run away. There he is. Get him. Oh. Pitchforks start being used at Bronze Age. Okay. Good to know. Not that it really affects anything, but, you know. I don't know why I haven't bothered getting any siege weapons. We're gonna be here forever. I should probably get those actually. Let's What on earth? Oh, well, I've got nothing. Okay, that's fair enough. still haven't got any military units. What do they expect to do? Throw sticks at me? Let's go. Government centre as well. There was a very specific reason I'm getting a government centre before my siege workshop, and that's because I forgot. Ah well. Yeah, they also will not attack, seek out and attack things on their own, even if it is within range. Sometimes. In fact, quite often actually. It's kind of like Warcraft 2. Well, I was recently watching Jay Barino's playthrough of it, his live streams. And yeah, the original Warcraft 2, I certainly was looking back on with rose-tinted goggles, because it's just so primitive? Is that the right word? It's old. Let's put it that way. It definitely shows its age. Because at the end of the day, in the original, it wasn't until the Battle.net edition that it actually got an attack move. And when it did get an attack move, it was a hell of a lot easier. The combat also happens incredibly quickly. So, you know. I kind of lost the point I was actually going for now. Right, well, they've not got any military units, so just take out the town centre and call it a day. This was pathetically easy. Why did I even bother going all out? I don't know. In fact, let's get an academy. Oh no, a bone. Whatever will we do? Kill you. Right. He's got no town centre. He's probably not smart enough to rebuild it, or doesn't have the resources. So this one is in the bag, as they say. I kind of wish I did go to Iron Age, actually, you know what. Let's go to Iron Age, just to... I need to do Bronze Age buildings, don't I? Oops. Well, I probably want this one anyway. I think it's fairly safe to say. I like the way that the heavy cavalry look. And I love the cataphracts. But of course the problem with the cataphracts is that the research to get them is incredibly expensive. It's 2,000 food and about... Is it 1,200 gold, is it? I can't remember actually. I say, oh yeah, it's incredibly expensive, but I can't even remember how much it is. And why the hell is my head pounding? Probably because I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, I have to wear glasses for my for looking at screens otherwise. Well, this happens. Oops. Where are they? Over there. Bit too little too late now, but might as well put them on anyway. How the hell do you get so dusty? I mean, I know this room isn't exactly the cleanest of rooms, but in terms of dust or anything. But still. We're just waiting for him to resign now. There's no way he can win this. I hope. And boom. Now, why? Oh, he's still not resigned. Get the heavy cavalry. And get metallurgy, because that can then lead to cataphracts. Now, in Age of Empires 2, the cataphracts were actually unique to the Byzantine Empire. It was a bit strange seeing... Really? It's a bit strange seeing them with the Chosen. Or Chosen, or however you pronounce it. Let's get some hoplites, because why not? Because, you know, this clearly Asian faction would have hoplites, which were unique to Greece. But, you know. Yeah, they took some liberties with the unit choices in this game, I think. Hey, there's my heavy cavalry. They look awesome. They have gold armor on their horses. It's great. Oh, that's why they've not resigned, because they've got two watchtowers. Well, good for you. My heavy cavalry will absolutely murder them. I hear farms disintegrating. I say disintegrating, running out more like. Ah, pardon. You go in the centre. Can you really not get in that gap? God. I think the collision detection for these is every unit is basically a box. I think. So it does lead to some rather funky battling sometimes. Yeah, I said I would do some cheats, didn't I? So show them off a bit. Right, let's see what we got. Photon Man, my favourite. We got a Space Marine. And he fires a laser really, really fast, and it's quite funny. What are the ones we got? Reveal map is kind of obvious. What else we got? Big Daddy. We've got a car! Woo! I know most of you watching this probably already seen this, but I find it quite funny. The only thing I've noticed with a Big Daddy is you can't actually see the area of effect that he has, as you can probably tell. So that might be something that needs adding. His sight range is ridiculous though. That was all that was needed? Oh, clearly saw. Oh my god, he's got rocket launchers. I think I'm throwing in the towel now. I don't know why it says survival yes, because technically they resigned, so their civilizations would have been destroyed. Yeah, so they killed 3 people, they killed 2, they killed 3, and they killed 5. I killed 183. Largest army, yes, because I had the only army. They destroyed a building. Well done. You get a round of applause. Alright. This video has managed to reach 38 minutes. So you know what? Rather than tempt fate, I'm going to go check that the sound settings have actually come out all right on this, and then we'll head into classic mode, which is basically the same, except obviously it looks like it's from the 1990s, because it is. So I'll be back in a moment.